Live now to Washington and speak to Mvemba Dizolele. He is the Managing Director of Dizolele Advisory. Very good to have you on the program. What's the likelihood, do you think, that this peace deal will actually last and put an end to the fighting?
Thank you for having me. This peace deal will not last. It will collapse pretty soon. It's just a matter of time. And the reason being, it's not anchored in any process that is trying to resolve the grievances that actually led to the war. And those grievances are about the pillaging of resources, the non-respect of sovereignty and territorial integrity of the DRC, is the culture and history of Rwanda supporting militias in the region. It's also issues to do with governance in the side of DRC. So we cannot be signing economic framework or frameworks of cooperation that way without addressing those issues. An important issue, of course, is impunity. So there are no sticks in this deal, and lacking sticks means impunity will continue, and unfortunately, this will collapse.
So why did these three leaders put their names on this paper if you think that the deal is just going to collapse anyway?
It is the United States. The United States is the great power, very influential power in the region. There is a president who's made this an important part of his presidential agenda. This is President Trump. So it has its benefit in the short term. If you are President Kagame and the world has been on your back through reports of human rights abuses, accusing you of supporting the M23 and so on, this gives you a relief. And by the way, it also legitimizes whatever support you may be giving to people who are undermining the economy of DRC. If you are President Tshisekedi, again, it shows that you have goodwill to come to the table. You may not really like it. We could see it by his demeanor today, for instance, but you come in because this is an important country to deal with. If you President Trump, of course, you're trying to get access to the mineral resources of DRC. But nobody here is being fooled. We all know that this is a short-term stopgap measure. It will not yield peace.
But isn't that better than anything, though? I mean, if there's no deal, then the fighting is just going to keep on going. Isn't it better to have something, at least, something to start with?
If you are living in Goma or in Bukavu or in Walikale, what difference does it make? Because they're still fighting. The bombs are still falling. So it doesn't make any difference for the people for which they're supposed to matter the most. And those are the people in the occupied territory and the M23. There's the answer.
All right. So basically you're saying that this is not going to last and we're going to have the whole thing collapsing and the fighting is just going to keep on going.
Because there is no guarantor. The United States is not playing the role of a guarantor. The United States is in this deal for mineral resources. That's not how you broker a peace. So the U.S. is become now a part and parcel of the problem because it's not really standing above the fray. It's trying to be the arbiter and at the same time extract resources which have been at the center of the conflict.
All right, Mvemba Dizolele, thank you so much for your time and analysis.